going?
Good.
Good. And what about your first partial results? Did you get good grades?
No. No.
No, then let's not talk about that then. Antonio, you know what we have to do, don't you? Who did you talk to? Who did you ask questions to?
To my father's, my mom.
Your parents. So you're going to tell me your parents' love story. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes. I want you to keep talking. If the alarm rings and you are not finished, don't worry. Keep on talking. I might ask you some questions. Are you ready?
When my fathers meet in the school, in high school, the two of my fathers study in the Prepa Una.
Here in Toluca? Did they study here in Toluca?
And my father was in a group and my mother in another. In the second semester, my mom was in the group of my father, and then they begin to talk and all of that, and they work in a project of the school, and they say that my father likes to my mom, and my mom said the same, that they like to my father, and my father invited my mom to go to the center of Toluca, and then they begin to talk about my father, and then my father says that if they have a boyfriend, my father and to my mother, and my mother says that no. Then they pass 2 weeks, and my father do a surprise for my mom to say that they like to my mom, and then how do you say declararon?
He proposed?
He proposed to be boyfriends, and my mother said yes. And then when they finished to study the high school, my father go with my grandpas, the fathers of my mom, and they my mom presents my grandpas to my father, and my father was very nervous because scared.
Scared? Was he scared?
Yes.
Was your granddad very serious?
Yes.
Was he very strict?
Yes.
And did your grandparents know about your mom and your dad's relationship?
Yes. Yes. But my grandparents do a lot of questions that that my father didn't know, and then they passed 2 weeks and they married.
Did they get married after 2 weeks?
Yes.
But how long had they been dating before that time? How long were they boyfriend and girlfriend?
2 months.
2 months. They dated for 2 months?
Yes.
Just 2 months?
Yes.
And then they got married?
Yes. And they.
How old were they?
My father had 25 years and my father 20.
But you said that they met at high school, when they were in high school.
But my father was older than my mom.
Oh, didn't he study high school too?
Yes, but my father entered old.
Oh, he was older than the rest of the students. And then, did your mom go to university?
Yes, they study Derecho.
Law.
Law.
But were they married when they studied university?
Yes. Then, when my father finished to study the university, they have me.
They had their first child.
Child.
Thank you, Antonio. Very